Hey, Sid here from Marketing with Sid. Happy morning to you. Today is Mindset Monday again. The second part. If you have not watched the first part, please do go back to my first video at www.marketingwithsid.com. Check out the first video of Mindset Monday Part 1. Yeah. Alright, Part 2. I hope you have taken action steps from the first part. You have identified your key areas where you want to improve on, the 5 key areas where you want to move leaps and bounds. Secondly, I hope you have adopted a growth mindset versus a fixed mindset. I hope I've convinced you to actually look into growing your standards to achieve growth mindset. And I hope you have found your superhero. Yeah, it's not as easy as it seems. If you have not found yet, keep looking, keep watching those shows to see which superhero actually you identify with the most. On to today, I'm going to talk about momentum. Have you ever felt stuck, unable to progress? You know, like you've reached a brick ceiling, you feel too overwhelmed, right? There's too much of stuff to do, but you really can't go ahead to do it. Well, this is due to the lack of action or no momentum at all. This can be probably you telling yourself you want to go to the gym, yet you feel stuck, right? You can't progress. You still look at your waistline and it's still getting bigger rather than getting smaller, right? And you check every week. When you check back, you see that, hey, I actually didn't go to the gym this week. Or you look at your finances and you don't seem to have the finances that you want, and when you actually look back to see that you're actually spending on things that you don't really need, right? So the cause of that is the lack of action or momentum, and I'll address this in this Mindset Monday session. And obviously, momentum is something that you need to get started with, right? If you don't get started, you won't get moving. But then you ask me, so what do I work on, right? So first, break down your problem into smaller challenges or tasks. So for example, going to the gym, right? So break it down to smaller challenges or tasks, right? In order to get to the gym, what stuff do I need to do, right? Excuses that you used to give, right? Identify all this. Let's just say you mentioned that one of the excuses is that your shoes and your gym clothes, right? It takes too long to pack them. Pack them the day before, right? Figure out of new ways to attack these problems, right? These small changes to sub changes or tasks. Besides that, you could also look into perhaps if you say that 1 hour is too long for a workout, do 20 minutes. Yeah. Momentum would move you forward. You have to always convince yourself to try out at least 5 or 10 minutes, and once you get to the momentum, things start getting easier, right? So if you say that you don't have time, then yeah, just do it for 10-15 minutes. Just sweat it out, get your body moving. At least you've started something rather than not doing anything at all. Yeah, if you tell yourself, I'm too tired, okay, if you're tired, just do like 15 minutes of workout, right? Cardio. And more often than not, you will realize that you would actually carry on for the other 30-40 minutes because momentum pushes you forward. It's part of physics, right? Force equals mass by action. So if you take action with your mass, you get the force to move ahead. This second thing is something I wish someone told me back when I started. Identify people who can help, right? Mentors or peers, and approach them. Yeah, you can't go through this alone. Most often we need a helping hand, a guide, a support. So finding a support group and identifying people who can help us, who are already 2 or 3 steps ahead of the game, and getting them on our side. Yeah. And find role models, good role models, imitate them 100%, right? Imitate and then innovate once you have gotten consistent results. don't reinvent the wheel, right? I know this is contrary to what everyone says, be visionary, etc. But you're just starting out, and you have not gotten any results yet. So learn from the best, right? Follow them to the T until you've gotten results, and then start innovating. Right? Don't reinvent the wheel. Something that is already working, do it first, and then if you think that you can do better, at least you have the momentum to begin with and the results to push you forward. So action steps for this week is pretty simple. From the 5 key areas that you're committed to grow from last week, find the action steps that you can take, right? What are the next steps you can take to move ahead? So let's just say if it's health, you want to have better vitality, better health. Maybe it's sleeping more, sleeping earlier, right? So identify the action steps that you can take to go ahead, right? What are the next steps ahead, right? 2, find people who can help. Mentors, leaders, whoever that can help you, right? Thirdly, keep yourself accountable weekly, or better still daily. Just go back to see what you have done on the day. Whatever actions I've done today, am I actually pushing myself forward to whatever aim or goals that I want to reach, right? So you need to identify all this. Keeping yourself accountable every day will ensure that if you kind of steer off the path, you would get back on. Because I just learned something very interesting I think last week, yeah, that a plane is actually off course 70% of the time. So 70% of the time the plane isn't like on direction, on route, but it constantly corrects itself to the right direction. So I think this is the same with us humans. I mean, we always forget things. So writing what are your goals down, your action steps down, and reviewing it on a daily and weekly basis to ensure that you're on track. And also identifying your bullshit excuses that you have, right? And with those excuses, I mean, finding out that that those are just excuses. They're not exactly helping you in any way. Right, so then I hope this has brought you a few steps ahead in momentum. I'll see you next week. Till then, you can actually check out my website, www.marketingwithsid. There is marketingwithsid.com. Till then, Sid here signing off. Take care. Bye.